Hello, everybody. How are you? Welcome to Deborah's Journey. My name is Deborah, and if you are new to this channel, I am a cash stuffer, which just means I share how I save money. I also share my monthly budget, and I am documenting a $50,000 student loan debt payoff. I really hope you would consider joining me on my journey as I knock down my debt and save for my future. All right, so the month of July is here, and I'm going to start with my goals, and then I will share my budget and what I plan to do with my money. Okay, so for my first goal, I want to cut my eating out budget by 10%. Eating out has gotten very expensive, and although I'm going to continue to eat out, I don't really want to spend as much money, so I'm going to really focus on saving some money and being under budget in that category. Goal number 2, I want to increase my personal investing by 10%. This is the time when having savings and having money in your retirement accounts and your investment accounts is so important because you just never know when something's going to come up and you need the funds. So I really want to focus on increasing what I'm saving and also in my investment accounts. Goal number 3, I am going to be locating additional funds for my student loan payment. And that just means if I have any leftover money in any of my categories, I'm going to use that money and put it towards my student loan payment for this month. I also use savings challenges to put towards my payment, but anything additional, I will make sure that those funds go towards my student loan payment. Goal number 4, I am going to be decluttering my winter clothing. It's time to, take a inventory of my closet. I need to just get rid of things that I know I'm not going to wear any longer. Some of my clothes, I've had them for many years and they're starting to look pretty tattered. The clothes just don't have that crisp look anymore. So it's really time to start decluttering so I can make room for new clothing as the winter season approaches. Goal number 5, I want to lose 5 pounds. I figure it's perfect. Summertime, it's a great time to do that because you're going to be eating lighter, more vegetables, more salads, more fruit, and less heavy food. So because of that, the comfort heavy food is probably not going to be on the menu, but I'll save that for the colder weather. So I think it's very realistic, and that is one of my goals. And my final goal is to continue reading the Old Testament. I do love reading the Word of God, the Bible. It's encouraging, it's uplifting, and it's my roadmap for my life. So those are my goals for July. And now let's share my July budget. Okay, so for the month of July, I am going to be budgeting $9,000. That includes my payroll, any sinking funds that I am using, savings challenges that I complete that I use, and then any extra money that I have. So a total of $9,000 for that budget item. And then my side hustle, I do have a very part-time job. And so I am grateful to have another opportunity to bring in additional income because it's helping me pay down my debt. So I'm going to add $500 to that category. And then rollover funds, I'm rolling over $160. So my total income for July is $9,660. All right. So for my fixed expenses, I'm budgeting for housing, utilities, water, trash, gas, all of those expenses, $1,950 for the month. For my giving, my tithes, offerings, although I put that as a line item, I do not share the amount. That is something between me and God. All right, car insurance, I budget $135. For my internet service, that's $77. My life insurance, I'm budgeting $65 for 2 policies. My DirecTV streaming service, the budget is $80 for the month. That amount hasn't changed in a while, so right now I'm okay paying $80. Xbox subscription, budgeting $7.99 for that. My son pays me back for that line item. I have my Sirius XM radio in my vehicle, and so that is $8.50 a month. Apple storage, I was paying about $3 a month. I did increase my plan to get a little more storage. And so now it's $9.99. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna see if it really makes a difference. Okay, Apple Care is $11.50, and that's for my phone. And then Google memberships, I pay $12 a month for that. My son, his cell phone, he pays me. It's charged on my credit card, and then he pays me back. So I'm budgeting 65 for that. And then for my cell phones, I'm budgeting $144. So my total fixed expenses are $2,565.98. Okay, so for my variable expenses. So for groceries, I am lowering this for the month of July. I was budgeting 700. Now I'm going down to 600. It mainly was because my dad was with me quite a bit. And so right now, the arrangements have changed a bit. So I'm going to keep it at about 600 and see how that goes. And I might even be able to lower it some more. Okay, for personal money for myself to do whatever I like to do, it's $125. For my gas, I am going to increase this a bit because I am going to be driving a little bit more during the month of July. So $4.75 is the budget. Hopefully I can stick to that number, but I might end up having to, go over a little bit on this one. Medical expenses, I don't foresee any medical expenses this month, but I have it there just in case. I'm going to get a car wash. And so the car wash and the tip, it's about $40 for that. Yard maintenance, that's a monthly fee of $50 for someone to take care of my yard. Breakfast ticket, I am going to a breakfast in the month of July. And so the price of the ticket was $35. So that item has already been taken care of. Fast Track, that is my freeway service. I wasn't budgeting anything, but then they sent me a bill saying if I don't put something on there, they're gonna send me like a ticket or something where I had to pay them double the amount. Whatever, it sounded like, like it was just a made up story because I don't even use Fast Track. And so now they're trying to force me to keep contributing to this account because they want money from people. But anyway, $30 was taken out of my account for that. Home maintenance, I am not doing a whole lot this month for home maintenance, but I may still do a few things. So I'm just gonna budget $250 for that. For my July gift away and giveaway, I'm actually gonna be participating in my July gift away, but also I'm going to be doing a back to school giveaway collaboration with some fellow budgeters. So stay tuned, more information to come in future videos, okay? So I'm excited about that one. So I'm setting aside 125 for those two items. Eating out, I budget 200 for my eating out budget, but again, my goal is to be under this month. I don't want to go over. And then for my unbudgeted amount, which is anything that I have not set a budget item for, I'm budgeting $200 and hopefully that covers everything, just in case I missed something on this month's budget. Okay, so my total variable expenses are $2,130. Okay, so debt, my Discover credit card, I'm budgeting $200. My Sam's Club credit card, $300. My Wells Fargo card, $100. Car payment is $550 a month. My student loan, the last month I was able to pay a little over $1,500. So I figured, why not keep the momentum going? So this month I am gonna try to stick with that amount and pay a $1,500 payment towards my debt. And if you haven't watched my last student loan update, go take a look at that video. I'll put it in the cards. I always love everybody's support and rooting me on as I pay that debt off. And thank you so much in advance. My personal loan, I have $302.30 on that one. And I believe I have less than 12 payments to go on that personal loan. So that one may be gone by the end of the year. All right, so my total debt is $2,952.30. Now, that is not really my true numbers because I always like to put more on my debts, more on my credit card payments, and of course, more on my student loan. But that is the amount I'm budgeting for July. Okay, let's move to the fund categories. So investments. So I'm going to be budgeting $55 to go to my Vanguard investing account. SoFi is going to get $30. Fidelity, I'm budgeting $125. M1 Finance, nothing. I should play the little violin music. Yeah. But M1 has really disappointed me. They're charging you to use the platform, and I'm really not comfortable giving them any more money. I'm just really at the point where I may close this account because this really is unfortunate that they think it's okay to charge us now to use the platform. But we will see right now. So that one is going to be at zero because I'm not going to add any more money to that account. And then my Roth IRA, I am budgeting 300. I did increase this by 100. And when my student loan is gone, my plan is to max out my Roth IRA. I cannot wait for that to happen, but that is one of my goals. Okay, so for my investments, $510 going to investments. Savings account, I'm going to budget $225 for my savings account, my just regular savings and my emergency fund. And then my 100 envelope challenge, I'm working on that. I'm going to be budgeting $125. Hopefully I have more than that because I'm trying to get that finished by the end of September or at least October. Okay, so for my total savings, it is $350. And then my sinking funds, my lifesaver funds, I budget $400 to go to all of my savings challenges, so I'm able to add money to all my different goals. And then my lifesaver funds, I'm budgeting $750 for the month. And that's because I put a huge amount towards taxes in there. And then I have other goals that I'm trying to reach. So total lifesaver funds, I am going to be setting aside $1,150. And then I think that's it. So the total budget amount for the month of July, I am budgeting $9,658.28. So a little less than what I budgeted, I think a couple of dollars. And so we will see what happens. I hope July is a safe month. I hope everybody has a wonderful month and try to stay cool because we are in double digit, or should I say triple digit weather, and it is very warm where I live. So have a wonderful day. I'm actually recording this on Independence Day. Happy 4th to those of you who celebrate. And thank you for joining me on my budget. My June budget closeout is coming up soon. I will be sharing that video soon. So until next time, thank you all. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.